That's just people subscribing.
Oh, pudding.
Apparently, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. And oh, shut the hell up! No, shut up! Forgot you were set to the speakers. Normally, that doesn't matter. Perfect example of why this is called a terrible stream. Yeah, how are we doing this fine Monday? It's been a stressful few hours. I wanted to eat my own head. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, not happy. Very sweaty. So, okay, but how? I love the fact that the people who are waiting have all just, like, dropped right down. Like, this is a terrible stream. Yes, that's what it's called, fuckhead. Yes, so I've had a shitty, like, few hours because I decided we've got this whole shit going on. There's apparently what do they call it now? Semiconductor shortage. And apparently it's like a big deal. And if you're wanting to get electronics at the moment, it's made it even harder than it has been previously anyway. And I saw an upgrade that I was wanting to get. And it was slightly cheaper than it normally had been. And I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just buy it. So I spent today putting in a new CPU into my computer. And literally, every single possible thing that could have gone wrong with that situation pretty much did. Aside from the fact that at the end, my computer still works. But fuck me, was it stressful. Started off, swapped out, worked lovely. No problems. Booted it up, yellow light. It means there's something wrong with the RAM and it won't boot. I'm like, what the fuck? Swap it all out. Nothing worked. Okay, let's think about this. I know. I didn't update the fucking BIOS. Did that. Well, I didn't. I had to swap everything back. Boot it up. Yeah, BIOS is way fucking out of date. This is a new CPU. This is a 5800X. It doesn't work in old versions. So I update that. When I'm trying to put the computer back in its place, I fucking static shock my fucking new graphics card. An RTX 3080. For those of you who know what that is, you've just cringed yourself inside out. I electrocuted it with my finger on one of the fucking video ports. I may have killed it. I'm not sure yet. That time will tell. So, for now it's working. That's the computer that you're listening to this on. But it could be, I don't know. But also, yeah, just it's been very, very stressful. Multiple things went wrong. It's a very expensive upgrade, but I thought I might as well do it now. You know, I have the opportunity to do it, so fuck it. But next time, just remind me next time, even though you won't know, you just have to psychically figure out that I'm thinking of upgrading a computer and just tell me to buy a fucking pre-built. I'm done. Done. Anyway, what fucked up annoying shit has happened to you lot today? Preferably something worse than that, so I feel like I'm an entitled asshole for being bothered. Did someone say finger? It seems to work. The upgrade, however, is pretty remarkable. And I'll tell you how remarkable. Cyberpunk works. Yes, I saw it and I said it out loud. You were just paying more attention to the cat.
Yeah, she got her claw caught and she twisted herself around. I had to get it out.
She always does that. You leave her to it. The weak shall... the weak shall perish. Good afternoon, everyone. I hate you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, hey, how did you get my ringtone or whatever? Yeah, I'm hoping that it works, and that I'm just... But I am very, very paranoid about electrocuting my graphics card, because they're impossible to get. I got mine only recently after 4 months of waiting. I bought it months ago. I just didn't get one. So I'm a little bit antsy at the moment. A little bit, yeah. But the upgrade should make videos render slightly faster. So it'll be all worth it in the end. I'm sure there's other purposes for it, but right now I can't even think.
I don't know how.
Oh, that's a fun fact.
Well, you see, I've got a bruise here.
Yeah.
And I got a bruise here.
Right.
The injection site is there.
Yeah, so Mrs. Sick is now, she has superpowers, and Bill Gates is tracking her because she is one of the lucky people who has the vaccine. Now,
lucky. As in, the only reason I got it is because I have other conditions.
Yeah, but I wish I had it.
Why?
Because I want to just be able to not worry as much. It's just a little bit of a load off. It wouldn't be a complete non-worry because I'm not stupid. Well, not that stupid.
The one that I had apparently covers me about 80%. AstraZeneca, that's the one I had.
Okay, I don't know. I know that isn't there 2 types?
There's 2 that they're using in the UK.
Yeah. Sir Sick can't think. Shocking. Why do you think I script all my videos? It's fun.
Immunicorn! I like that.
You what?
Immunicorn.
Immunicorn. She's an immunicorn. Oh, that is actually adorable.
Yeah, I got poorly for a bit. And I'm feeling better today. But my arm really hurts. And I've got a bruise which is nowhere near the injection site.
You easily play into my personality disorder, Sick. You say you hate me and I still come back. Yeah, are you like a cat? Because apparently that's a thing. They did an experiment with a bunch of cats, and they had scientists who would be friendly with the cats, and scientists who would be really mean, ones who ignored the cats, and ones who were mean but also really nice sometimes, like randomly. And apparently the cats had those people as their absolute favourite. And I think it's like dominant hierarchy kind of thing. So it didn't matter which gender they were. Because oftentimes cats will be drawn
is
to...
Is that why the cat likes you?
Well, because I'm the only one who disciplines her.
No, because you call her a cunt and all sorts of names. And I just call her princess.
She gets put outside by me when she decides to piss on my shorts.
Yeah, she peed on my exercise clothes. I was not happy.
I mean, all it means, she's not actually that bad. It just means that I need to change the bastard litter tray again. It's slightly too full, and she's like, no.
No, I swear she uses it once, and that was it.
I
need to teach her to use the toilet.
Or live outside.
I would like her to go outside, but she never fucking goes out.
She's like, but there's people out there. I mean, she's not wrong. Give me whiskey. We'll go to a cupboard, pick up a whiskey, and then you've got whiskey. Well done. I did that for you. We apparently need a Sursic video about anti-vax. I mean, we have multiple Sursic videos about anti-vaxxers. I could do with making another one, although they get a lot less viewership, but I don't care because fuck anti-vaxxers.
Apparently the AstraZeneca is better than the Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Yeah, I thought that one was supposed to be better because that's the one with the high technology in it.
I thought Pfizer was 95%.
Yeah, it's because it's got the new technology in it.
It's all just going to come down to the human race is now going to split in two between the people who got the Pfizer vaccine and it's 3. There'll be the anti-vaxxers that everyone's pointing and laughing at, but all the normal people will be divided by which one they got. So the explanation, I don't know. Are they similarly designed? Because I know how the Pfizer one is designed. Because I watched a video by my boy, Miles Power. I had a cat named Stir Fry. That's a good name for a cat.
That is a good name for a cat. What is it? All food names are good names for cats. Because there's a guy who's got a cat called Ravioli and he raps about him.
Yeah. We ended up potty training our cat with a pee problem. That's probably a good idea. I put more litter trays around. I mean, there is that, but then you've just got a house that stinks of cat shit. Had the Pfizer on. Yeah, I want to get mine done. But I just have to wait. It's weird, though. They send you a message and it's like, how did you get this number?
Oh, okay. The Pfizer one is the one with the protein thing.
Right,
with the information thing.
Yeah.
The
The
AstraZeneca.
RNA one.
The AstraZeneca is a weakened version of the common cold virus.
Okay.
The Andendrovirus, which was extracted from chimpanzees.
Okay.
Although it can't cause an illness once injected, it triggers the body's immune system.
Yeah, it triggered your immune system like crazy.
Yeah. And
she was vaccine injured. I kept saying that to her. It's hilarious.
Apparently, it has the same spike proteins as corona.
One assumes that it's all about that spike protein.
That's how they did it. They didn't want to inject people with coronavirus because coronavirus is massively infectious.
So they didn't inject you with the one that probably wouldn't have made you sick. They injected you with the one that made you really ill.
I got injected with the common cold thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you have asthma, and I'm not.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe they fucked up their choices there. I'll probably get the one that
people who got the one, the ones from what I've seen, mainly this is just my experience of it, but everybody who I know who's got diabetes got that one.
Right.
So I'm assuming they're giving it to people who have like particularly bad immune problems.
All right.
Like their organs fuck up kind of problems.
Well, that and people they need to keep track of for kill gates.
Dendrovirus.
Dendro. I don't know which one I got. 2 shots several weeks apart. I think they're all like that. I think they're both like that, but I don't know. I'm the most terrible person here. Fight me. Well, that's time to ban. No, that would be really mean, and I'm not actually that mean. I guess I'm not that terrible. I guess I'm kind of a nice guy. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, you have to wait 3 months for this one. I think my sister got the same one that I did.
Yeah. You're shedding.
Shedding?
It's a made-up thing that anti-vaxxers say happens when you get a vaccine, is that you shed whatever you were vaccinated against, and it makes everyone else sick.
No, that's just being ill.
They're anti-vaxxers. They're fucking stupid. I mean...
Like, if you got a cold... Like, shedding is sneezing and coughing on people. That's what I said that is.
How many horror films start with an altered monkey virus? Probably like 2. But still...
Oh my god, my neighbour's got a brown cat. It's called Gravy. Yes.
Now I want some gravy. God damn you. Not happy about that. What? Are you laughing at me because I'm trying to lose weight?
No, we have gravy granules. I could just see you just going...
My god. Wouldn't that really dry you out?
Yep.
That'd dry you out like... I mean, delicious dryness, but still. Not an anti-vaxxer, but remember that... Well, yeah. And then they stopped using it. I mean, shit happens. And also, you've got to understand like the difference between medical science now and medical science then. It's kind of caveman-esque. The difference is huge. We have come a fair way.
I wish I got the high-tech one.
Just to say
that I got the high-tech one with a cool, the giving... It basically doesn't have anything in it except for...
A line of code.
Cliff notes.
It's literally like a computer virus for your body.
Yeah.
That kills off a different computer virus. It was awesome. Mm.
But yeah, they're basically injecting me with common cold.
Sir Six. Sir Six. I don't know who the Sir Six is, but I hate him.
Sir Sexy.
Sir Sexy. Sir Thick. I was thinking about writing a rap for myself. Yes, I know I'm a twat.
Oh my god.
And all I could come up with Sir Sick, so I'm calling him Sir Thick. And then I just got bored and did something else. I think about a lot of stupid shit, okay? Leave me alone. We've all made up raps when we were kids. I'm just 35-year-old kid.
The rabbits, I'm not making any merch until season 1 is finished.
Which it nearly is. She just needs to get her fucking ass into getting...
I have 3 more minutes of animation to do, and then we've got
It's going to take you 3 minutes.
And then I've got to do sound effects. 3 minutes of animation is like a day.
Also, you've got to do sound effects.
I said we've got to do sound effects.
I think you said I got to do sound effects, meaning that you've got to put them in. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, but I got to like do them.
Yeah, but I have to search for them on freesound.org.
This is something that I've been meaning to bring up in a stream. I don't think I brought it up last time or any time before, but
I'll let you know if you did.
A number of times recently, people have pointed out that I sound really angry this week, and it's come up in the last sort of month and a half, and there's a really, really, really fucking good reason for that. I've started recording my audio stood up. My whole setup is we have a front doorway, which is basically a little cupboard, and I've put some blankets, hooked them up on the wall. It looks very nice, but it catches all the sound. It stops echo and reverb, and I've got a nice new mic, so I've made the best audio setup that I've ever made, and it's really good. I really like it. But because I'm stood up now, when I record my scripts, I'm a very handsy, talky person.
You sound angry because of living waters.
Yeah. So I project a lot more now. When I'm speaking, when I do it all stood up, I'm hoping that it's improved my performance, basically. I mean, I never used to sweat my tits off after I came out from recording, however, a new episode. So I have a funny feeling that, yes, I'm a lot more sort of active and projecty. So I'm not actually angrier. I just sound angrier.
You just
I'm hoping funnier as well, and more like...
You sound... I think what it is you sound like I hear you.
Yeah.
Like, he's really loud.
I have a powerful voice.
I'm sat in the bedroom with listening to cyberpunk music on full fucking blast.
As is her custom.
Well, yeah, I love cyberpunk. And then through 2 doors into the other room, through a massive, was it like 4 feet thick frigging concrete wall that we've got.
Not 4, it's about a foot thick.
Right, it's
just still a really thick wall.
Yeah, and fire doors and stuff. I can still hear him go, ha 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 ha. Like he's laughing.
You fucking assholes, how could you fucking do that, you silly bastards?
I hear him all the time when I'm listening to music and stuff. His voice just projects. He just always can be heard in the house.
I can communicate with elephants.
You basically are. You're like a human elephant. You're that really fucking loud.
I just vibrate the world around me.
I have to constantly, like, when the kids are in bed, I have to, like, constantly, like, just shh. Because he's like, he doesn't realise how loud he is.
You're being really loud. No, everyone else is being too fucking quiet.
You said, this is my normal voice, though. And you have to whisper.
I never shout.
Well, you don't have to shout.
I never ever shout.
Unless you're angry.
Even I don't really shout.
I heard you shouting today.
Not your sweet summer child.
No, not your. I know what your proper shouting sounds like.
I'm not sure if you've ever heard me.
Yeah, I've heard you proper shout.
Go full tout.
Yeah, I heard you when we were in the nightclub. I can hear you singing over the music.
That's true. But that's not shouting. That's singing.
Yeah, but I could hear. I'm in the nightclub, stood next to a frigging, like, huge speaker, and I can hear you talking. And I'm like, God's sake, your voice is so loud.
Just shakes the floor. I communicate via elephant ears. Sussex orders KFC or Popeyes through the phone, sounding like Ben Affleck Batman. I want chicken wings.
Where's chicken wings?
Wow, where can we deliver that to? I'm Batman. Click. And then they just turn up. They know better. I'm so sick. We can hear it here in Canada when Sir Sick records an audio track. I do worry about the neighbours Because I am literally recording in the front of our flat, so...
Like, I've done this... I've been outside before, like, down onto, like, where the road is, and there's cars going past and stuff, and I've still heard you shouting.
I shout at the telly way too much.
You do, and it's like, you're so fucking loud.
That's why I decided to turn it into a career. I do sing. I have a really, 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 really bad issue with confidence. So I can't record myself singing and singing well. Every time I record myself singing, I sing like a dipshit on purpose. Now that sounds like an excuse, and maybe it is. But I swear to God, I can sing sometimes.
If he's singing on his own in the other room...
If I don't think anybody can hear me...
He's singing on his own in the other room, and I walk in, as soon as he sees me, his voice goes...
Oh! But that reminds me, you know, the three tenors, I don't like them because they're always just so me. I love that joke. I made it up and I'm really proud of it.
You didn't make it up. Can I hit you now?
I've never heard anyone else say it but me.
Oh, a bit of domestic. Come on.
You want me to hit you?
No, I hit you.
Why you hit me?
What? Don't hit me.
Don't hit me? What do you think this is, a fucking democracy?
What do you think this is? Equality?
Oh my God. Why do delivery drivers keep quitting after delivering to this address? To be fair, you say that. Amazon hires so many different people. I don't think I've seen the same Amazon delivery driver twice. But I think they just get really fucked off and quit, or like almost immediately. Or they finally get a delivery with a PlayStation, and that's when they leave. That's the plan.
I kind of like it we don't get the same person. I don't want people
knowing me.
I don't want people knowing what I buy, even though most of the time I just buy D&D stuff.
I mean, I don't think that they will know what you've bought.
It's like, oh, what you bought there? I'm like, it's a Pokemon pin.
It's literally none of your fucking... I don't think they care.
I got a Nuka-Cola pin, and I'm like, can you stop judging me for my geekiness?
I mean, do you like open your packages in front of them? Because that
no,
because no one else, I've never seen, no one else cares.
No, I know people don't care. What's that saying that you said they seldom do? When you think people think about you, but they seldom do.
Oh, you'd worry less what people think about you when you realise how seldom they do.
Yeah.
Huxley Pig is a Jesus yawn.
Yeah, women's rights. Women are right.
I've not heard that one before. Did you make it up or did you steal it?
Yeah. What do you mean I did steal it?
You steal everything. You're a woman.
I like the one where it says, do you want to hear a joke, women's rights? I always like that one. That's one of my favourites.
You told me that one.
Yeah,
I was just like, Jesus.
It's one of my favourites.
I have a funny feeling Huxley doesn't like us.
Who's Huxley?
Huxley Pig. Jesus. Yawn. Comes to a terrible stream for terrible people. Expects entertaining content. The fool!
God, sit down, I'm yawning. Fuck.
You're Jesus! He told you to yawn and you did. My God.
Yeah, you know Jesus is supposed to come back and that. What says he doesn't come back as a woman?
I don't think he'll come back as a woman. I think he'll come back as Mewtwo.
Oh my God, he will.
Yeah. Because Mewtwo has no gender. And is kind of a badass. Just like smash shit together. Zesek opens his Amazon packages like Link from Legend of Zelda. Do you know what? Do you know how often I open things and go... Oh, so fucking...
Both of us do it.
Yeah. And it's not even to the point of it annoying either of us. It's just how it's done. Although occasionally, if something's taking a long time, you get rid. Can you hurry the fuck up? Yeah, so much. It's awesome. Women have a right to choose. The problem is, though, they always choose to avoid me. I thought you were going to say women have the right to choose, they just make the wrong choice. Just like Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus did come back. He joined Cream. His name is Eric Clapton. Okay. I'm not sure I even know off the top of my head an Eric Clapton song.
I don't.
He's a music... Well, I mean, he joined a band.
My dad likes him.
Just Clapton sounds like a weird applause robot.
What if God turned up and he said, it's pronounced Yod?
Just leaves. What if Yod was one of us? It's pronounced Yod and Yif. Oh.
It's not GIF or JIF, it's YIF.
It's if Jesus came back, he would be a man. He would. That's a fucking Family Guy joke as well. It's like, okay, everyone can stop laughing now. Everyone was shorter back in my day, so, get it out of your system now. Give me the gum. I actually really like that joke. Jesus did come back. He's been in an asylum for 15 years under heavy psychoactive medication until he says he isn't Jesus. Yeah, but if he's Jesus, then he shouldn't have a problem with any, medication or anything. He should just, use his Jesus powers against them.
I like that one.
What? Which one?
Jesus came back, saw all the crosses that the Christians...
His PTS. That's always been, even worse if you go into a Catholic church with the crucifix. It's like, what the fuck? You can just see him stood there staring at one of these giant fucking crucifixes of him on a cross and be like, that's just fucking rude. I would be so fucking mad if people chose to... it'd be like if someone kicked you in the balls, and then just built statues of you getting kicked in the nuts and put them everywhere to worship you, and you're like, motherfucker, do you know how much that hurt? He respawned, but the lag was so bad it took 3 days. Oof. COD man. But, yeah, Jesus Christ, I'm getting really fucking hot now. Is it because I'm so sexy? I'm not sure.
No, it's because you're overweight and your circulation's bad.
So I'm not sexy?
No, I'm not saying anything. No comment. I plead the fifth.
You're supposed to say, I didn't say that. Bitch! What's a Bill Hicks joke? I don't know, I'm not paying attention.
Who's Bill Hicks?
Bill Hicks is a comedian, angry, I think.
Bill Hicks, angry.
Angry comedian. Oh. Did Sir Sick just admit that he only has one ball?
No, he definitely has two.
Yeah, that's why we have twins. That's how that works, right? Yeah.
No, I'm the one to blame for that.
Oh, I thought that I fired a sperm out of both of them at the same time. Because that's how it works, right? A sperm comes out.
A sperm?
Yeah. It's pretty big. Can you imagine? It's like the size of a tadpole.
Like a giant tadpole.
Like a fucking tadpole. Oh. That is... I'm giving myself fucking nightmares. Yeah. It's just jizzing out this big, long... And you feel it pulling through... Oof. Gee, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm starting a commission to make statues of Mrs. Sick kicking Sick in the gonads. Can you just give me the money instead? Come on, please. That would be really expensive as well. So Sick is too sexy for a shirt. Take it off. Take it off. You don't want to see that. I am trying to lose weight, but give me a couple of months at least. I've been relatively good. I'm having rice cakes for snacks. I know the insanity of it all.
I don't snack.
Well done. Except when you do snack.
I just crave big meals at the end of the day.
Also, I don't snack. Goes off, hunts for biscuits, comes back with full packet of biscuits.
Yeah,
don't even start that shit with me, bitch.
I don't eat them all, though.
Only half the packet.
No, I don't even eat half the packet.
I've seen you eat a whole packet.
I used to. Oh, God. I sit there and eat like a frigging packet of cookies.
But I didn't have... I only had breakfast today.
They are Moorish, though.
Oh, As in ma!
Ma.
Ma! Just came in, lol. What am I watching? This is the terrible stream for terrible people. It's not very good. I would leave if I were you. Everyone else, they're here just...
Leave while you can, because you get trapped.
It's basically the train wreck of live streams.
Welcome to the train wreck of the internet.
A terrible train tragedy for fucking awful people who want to watch that shit. Rice cakes are banned under the Geneva Convention. These aren't, to be fair, these are cheating rice cakes because they're like, what do they call them? Snacker Jacks. And they're actually really nice.
I bet they're coated in sugar, aren't they?
They have a very thin layer of sugar, some of them caramel. The cheese ones are nice, but they fucking stink. They smell really bad. They taste really good.
They smell like my feet.
They have a certain footishness to them.
Gross.
But they actually taste nice. And it's like 40 calories per cake, which is not too bad. It just gets me through the few hours when I can't fucking stand it anymore because I'm so goddamn hungry.
I don't eat half a packet of biscuits anymore. I used to, though. Oh, God, I used to eat so much crap.
To be fair, the rice cakes I'm eating aren't thin. They're actually quite thick. They have a popcornness to them. Well, yeah, thin.
Yeah, the more we realised it that both of our eating habits tend to be really bad coping mechanisms we picked up from a long time ago.
Yeah. It just... Getting food is just such an easy way to have a nice dopamine fix and just... basically the period of the food, feel better about yourself, and then you finish the food and you're like, why the fuck did I eat that?
Yep.
Why the fuck did I eat that after having a full tea at fucking 2 a.m? That's not going to be good for me. So, yeah, trying to eat food and, yeah. I love cake. I love cake, man. Cake is the best. But, yeah. Actual concerted effort now because there's sort of cholesterol concerns. So I'm taking it a lot more seriously now. I'm even drinking less. I know. Not on a Monday. I'll drink on a Monday. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I've had less to drink this weekend than I normally would have. And more control over it. I made it so that I had to get up to get my drinks, which makes me drink way fucking less. Because who the fuck can be arsed with that shit? Just smoke weed, you don't get fat.
No, you just get lung cancer instead.
What if I eat weed? Get fat and high. Yeah! That's because food powers your brain and makes your brain feel less shitty. Yeah, I guess that's a very good point. And... so not eating is going to make me stupider. Oh god, that's not good. I love lamp. I like that. I'm the red button, man. Don't push me. Jesus Christ.
Cholesterol is fake.
Barnabas Nagai. I wouldn't be surprised if he thought that cholesterol was fake. Not drinking. I'm drinking right now. It's just that I'm trying to drink slightly... I mean, whiskey is basically pure sugar. That's part of why it's so fucking nice. But, yeah, it's not good for you. And I really need to lose some fucking weight.
Vape whiskey. Ugh.
Whiskey! Wait, what, is it like vape... whiskey-flavoured vape? Or is it like...
no,
vaping some whiskey?
You just literally put whiskey in it.
I could imagine that hurting like fuck and really hitting hard.
It'll probably break the vape and you'll probably end up getting exploded.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's alcohol, so...
I think that there's vapes that are designed to be able to do that shit.
I don't fucking know, but I don't know, like...
You don't vape anymore.
I considered going back to vaping for winter. Until I read up all the modern research and stuff they've done it, and it's basically an aerosol, so it's the equivalent of just spraying deodorant in your mouth, essentially, except it tastes nicer. So...
that explains why I hate the taste of deodorant sprayed into my mouth. Dumbass. I need to be vaping instead.
So yeah, I decided against it. I went, if I'm doing this to give up smoking because smoking is bad for you, why am I doing something that's bad for me?
The annoying thing about vaping is that people act like it's like magic, and it's suddenly inhaling a gas is fine. Like, it's probably better for you than smoking. It's probably not good for you in any way, shape or form. Snort lines of dried whiskey. Oh my god.
Oof.
Like crystallized whiskey. I can't imagine it's particularly alcoholic, so I really wouldn't care.
I'm pretty sure weed ski exists.
Weed ski.
Yeah. You probably just dump it inside the whiskey, let it ferment for a bit.
I do wonder, would that work? Would that have an effect?
Yeah, it would work if it was in there for long enough. It'd get infused.
It would taste gross though. Probably give me really nasty shits.
Probably.
I've smoked weed a few times in my life, and not the first time, but one of the first times, I had the stinkiest crap I've ever had in my entire life. It was epic. I just met this girl, and she offered me some, and I was like, fuck it, only live once. And then I kept farting, and they fucking reeked. She didn't call me. But I don't know, she lived on a fucking boat. She was a proper hippie, so I don't think I missed out too much, but Jesus Christ, no way, man. That was fucking awful. Honestly, actually, I think that was the Guinness, because I don't drink Guinness, and all she had to drink was Guinness, so I was just like, oh, okay, I'll have that, and then I had some of the other.
It's probably a mixture of both.
Yeah, so the weed Guinness combo is probably, yeah.
Oh, I think the reason why you're so warm is because the heating's on.
Why is the heating on? The heating shouldn't be on at the moment.
Feel the radiator.
I can feel the radiator from here. It's just, it hadn't occurred to me that it shouldn't be on right now until I realised that we're doing this now, and yeah, it really shouldn't be. Why the fuck is the heating on? Fuck's sake. I have to go turn that off in a bit, but I really can't be arsed now. So I'm just going to open a window like an asshole. Yeah, fuck you, environment. Gin is just vodka redistilled with juniper, so why not do the same thing with weed? And call it... What the fuck do we call it then? We redistill whiskey with weed.
It'd just be weed ski.
It would just be weed ski.
Because that's the best name for it.
It is a pretty good name for it. Jaeger bombs with real bombs. And that's how you deal with people who drink Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs are fucking disgusting. It's like, you take a moderately tolerable beer, like I'm not a big fan of lager, but then you just take Jaeger and make it much, much worse. I've had whiskey with lager, and that's actually doable. That's somewhat pleasant. That definitely improves the flavour. Doesn't improve the flavour of the whiskey, shockingly, but you know, improves the beer remarkably, especially if it's a nice, tasty whiskey. Would I ever drink the alcohol with the bugs, worms soaking in it? Yeah, probably. That kind of stuff doesn't really bother me because, at the end of the day, it's alcohol. Any sort of horribleness has been completely fucking obliterated by the alcohol. I don't need weed. My only drug is life. 7. I don't know if that's supposed to be part of it or like you really, really fucked up your typing because your only drug is meth. Any shots bombed into beer is gross. Ruins the beer and the shot. Yeah, pretty much. But I'm not a fan of beer, so if it makes the beer taste less like beer, I'm more into it. And yeah, that includes like ales. I am not a big... I can do a pale ale because sometimes they're a little bit fruity, but they're still not nice. Just not a fucking fan. If that makes people hate me, I literally don't care.
Oh God, that just
drink what you
reminded
like.
me.
Cinnamon, whiskey and Irish... That sounds really nice. I can't remember the name of it, but that orange liqueur bourbon What is it? Bourbon? It's not bourbon. It's brandy. It's French. That in mixed with Bailey's is fucking amazing. That is so tasty. Oof. Weed is not a drug. You're not going to hallucinate or lose your mind. Too much mystique has been put on it. Of course it's a drug.
It depends how often you have weed. People who have weed regularly can hallucinate.
Yeah, we have friends who've smoked a lot and they have hallucinations, so that's not true.
Doing it occasionally, it's not going to affect you, but being a heavy drug user...
And it is a drug. That's a really silly thing to say. That's like woo-esque, what do they call it? Propaganda. Like, that's, yeah. It is overly mystiqued, and it is misunderstood because of other reasons, which is a big Cointreau. Oh, yeah. Which is a big issue. Like, the whole it's the worst thing ever is fucking ridiculous, but the other stretch of the thing where it's like, oh, it's absolutely fine and it's got magical fucking powers is just the other end of stupid. If weed's not a drug, then why use it? Exactly. It's like, this isn't a drug. Alcohol isn't a drug either. I don't know why I drink. Oh, actually, I really, really do like the taste of whiskey, so...
Yeah, a drug is just something that alters your state of mind.
Weed being the cure-all is
Same as
annoying.
caffeine.
It's super fucking annoying.
It's like caffeine. Caffeine's a drug.
I've always said it. Any time someone starts talking about how XYZ thing, which has use, but they start saying, oh, I'm just going to start talking about how it fucking cures everything, and you're like, oh, you've ruined it. Like, weed is a pain relief. Absolutely. No fucking doubt. People, and it can sort of relax your fucking nerves and shit. And people with nerve conditions, massive help. And that makes total sense. But then people start talking about how it can cure cancer. And you're like, no, it fucking can't. Don't be stupid. It can make your cancer pain lower. And it can potentially, because you're in less pain, you're less stressed, so your body can sort of cope. And maybe that can help you get past it.
One of the bad things with...
whiskey costs less than therapy.
I read this thing with cancer patients who had weed.
Yeah.
And one of the bad side effects of it is weed if you only use it occasionally, it gives you the munchies.
Yeah.
But if you use it long term, it does the opposite.
Yeah,
and it basically makes your appetite non-existent.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And these cancer patients who are taking weed for their pain and not eating.
Which is obviously a huge fucking problem when they're very, very ill. So, yeah, you have to be... As with anything, you have to be careful. And it makes perfect sense that you have to be careful because it's a drug. I'm addicted to video games and the internet. You're not addicted to video games and the internet. You have a compulsion, which is different. When they say a thing without a chemical component isn't technically addictive, it's compulsive.
Yeah, an addiction is a chemical need.
Like gambling addiction is actually gambling compulsion. Now there is a chemical component.
Chemical dependency. That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean it's more complicated than that.
But if your brain already makes the hormone, and when you do this thing, it gives you the hormone, like people who are adrenaline junkies.
Yeah.
That's a compulsion.
But there is an amount of overlap in that you can make yourself immune to your own chemicals, which obviously is why people get more and more heightened trying to... I'm addicted to turtles. Okay, so... In what way? Do you really, really like them, or do you crush them up and snort them? Do you have a lot of turtles, or do you have a lot of turtles? Is what I'm saying. He is eating turtles. So you could just have this picture in my head of someone eating turtles, and they would just have really massive teeth. And you say, and you're fucking biting through the shell, and it's sickening and hilarious.
In fact, the addiction to porn thing is actually quite interesting in that there's people who do have a compulsion to watch porn and masturbate to it.
Yeah.
But they say they're doing it and they don't want to do it, but they carry on doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Because they feel like they have to do it in order to get their dopamine high.
Yeah, it makes them feel better.
Yeah, but the thing is, because they do it so often, like Six said, that you can basically make your own happy chemicals work against you.
Yeah, in a sense, that's gambling wins release dopamine, which with the addiction. Yeah, in a sense, you're addicted to your own dopamine. Yeah. But at the same time,
the more it does it, the less
your body. The technicality is that it's you need a chemical. You could say that you have a dopamine addiction, but the thing you could get the dopamine from somewhere else, I suppose.
That's what people end up doing. They end up taking pills that up their dopamine. That's where the overlap comes in, where you end up becoming addicted to dopamine, so you end up seeking it outside of your own body.
Your videos crack me up. Thanks for putting out such fun stuff. My hubby and I watch all the time. Thank you, Glam Cat, and I fucking love that name. Glam Cat, and this cat walks in and it stares at you and sparkles. Fucking glitter cannons fire from behind. Glam Cat. And then starts scratching the shit out of your furniture because it's still an asshole.
Hey, you little shit.
You glamorous little fucker. What do you think about these idiots telling people to take turpentine to get well and healthy? I've made a video on it. I think I've made a couple, but I might have only made one so far. But it is a good topic to take the piss out of mostly, and bring attention to that there are people who
turtles crunch on the outside, smooth on the inside.
Just like armadillos. The opposite of dime.
Hey, just like my head. Crunchy on the outside, smooth on the inside.
Smooth. Very smooth.
Smooth brain.
Sometimes I feel the compulsion towards negative emotions. Yeah, that's probably, I don't want to say personality disorder, but I mean, yeah. If you're not seeing someone about that, you might want to, because you're just going to feel, I just want to kind of, wait, am I predicting the future now? Or did I say that and making you do things? Because both of those are good. I'm either psychic or I have the power of getting people to order glitter cannons. To be fair, though, I reckon if I went onto Twitter right now and I said order a glitter cannon, someone probably would. They'd be like, holy fuck, I should order a glitter cannon. And Sir Six said it. I was thinking about it. Now I own one. Hans Christian Andersen visits brothels just to watch and write about his wanks. Find that at bedtime story time. Jesus Christ. Tonight, kids, we're giving you a tale from Hans Christian Andersen. He had a lot of wanks. A channel called Nobel L has just started pushing it on her viewers, but she is Moorish Sovsit. Oh, fuck's sake.
What the fuck's that?
I don't know about Moorish, but Sovsit. Sovereign citizens. Oh, your laws don't apply to me because I said some magic words. Fucking, oh my god.
Okay.
Yes. I've never covered sovereign citizens because most of the videos to do with them aren't them explaining how it works. They're just them screeching at a police officer, usually while getting their asses beat, which is hilarious, but isn't something I can do that much with. Like, it's not really my thing. It's fun to watch, but like, what do I do? I can't really. Oh, you got beaten up by a police officer! Hooray! That's not quite as good a look as it used to be, but you're still an asshole. Fuck you.
Yeah, rabbits. We understand the power of glitter because
we have children.
Yeah.
We have girls
who are really into glitter.
And even though one of them is definitely more of a tomboy than the other, glitter still fucking rules the day. My
Oh God,
God.
do you remember the carpet? Silver glitter everywhere.
I was more bothered. Do you know what? Glitter's one thing. Polystyrene is another.
Oh, that was bad as well, yeah.
Oh, I needed that polystyrene for my box collection. So the kids came in and they'd obviously discovered polystyrene, and they snapped it and went, "Oh, that was fun." And
it makes snow.
when we were, I assume, working or something, they were playing in the living room, which, as kids are known to do.
I remember you saying they were laughing. You went, "That they sound like they're having too much fun."
I went in,
and then you went in, and there was just snow everywhere.
Oh my God! It was so every last bit of polystyrene had been crushed down to its constituent.
We stood there for like half an hour until they cleaned it up.
Yeah, we made them clean it up by hand. Maybe that was an asshole move, but they've never fucking done it again. I was so mad. It was like I was keeping the polystyrene was in a box, so they pulled it out and broken it up. It was to keep something in case it broke. Thankfully, it didn't break.
I think it was one of your monitors.
I think it was one of my monitors, and yeah, I was fucking mad. The polystyrene balls inside a beanbag. Do you know what? I haven't seen those in years, to be honest. But yeah, like tear. Polystyrene noise is more evil than glitter. I know some people really don't like that noise. It doesn't bother me at all, so I don't get it. But I understand that it's basically like a super version of nails on a chalkboard.
You don't like the feeling of velvet, though.
I do not like the feeling of velvet. And while I can deal with it now, when I was a kid, it used to be, oh my God, who is running a fucking knife up my spine? This is the worst. The feeling, and very specifically velvet, other materials that have that sort of suede, sort of that furry, moves in one direction kind of deal, didn't really bother me. But there's something about velvet that makes me cringe. And it still makes me cringe a bit, but that's fine. I don't care. I don't like it, but we're not fucking buying it. But no thanks. Large pocket bubble wrap that sounds like a shotgun blast when popped. Oh, yeah, the big fucking bastards that they put in packaging these days. I don't like that stuff from the sort of ecological standpoint, because it does seem really bad. Like, I have a preference for, like, paper. Like, you can't. It's fine, just put some paper in, put more paper in. Paper can be recycled more easily. Polystyrene sets my teeth on edge. Well, then don't eat it.
Lollipop sticks.
Oof. Biting into... Back me up, someone. Have you ever bitten into a lollipop stick and it's just shot like lightning up your spine?
Popsicle stick in America.
Yeah, a wooden stick that goes into an ice treat, basically.
Yeah.
And you bite it. You're eating the thing and then you bite into it and it's just... I can feel it now. It's fucking horrid.
It doesn't bother me.
I can't even comprehend how you can do that. Just, there's something so perfectly fucking awful about it.
You know, like, it's one of the weird things with me is, like... What? Oh, no!
My cat thought a jigsaw puzzle was a litter tray. Didn't finish that one. That was fucking brilliant. And I could see it. It's so perfect. Like, you see the cat and the cat's like, I mean, it's white and it's lumpy and it's all over the place and it's in a square box. It's gotta be a litter tray. I'm gonna shit in that. Fuck, that's amazing. It doesn't smell anything like... It doesn't smell like little stones. Oh, God. I bet there were loads of fucking bits of jigsaw, like, all outside it as well. Little shit-flecked jigsaw puzzle. Popsicle sticks are horrid. Yes, that is the correct answer. Those tiny little wooden spoons that come with Hoodsy ice cream cups. Vomit.
So, popsicles... popsicles.
Popsicle. Like testicle. Canada doesn't exist? Then where am I right now? I'm scared now.
You're in the Arctic.
Yeah. Or Australia, maybe. I don't know. It's about the only thing that gets me. See? You're the weirdo.
I just don't like holes.
You are fucking really weirded out by holes.
Yeah, I don't like them.
What did we see the other
Thing
day?
is, I'm really particular about it as well. Like,
Medium. We were playing medium and there's a room in that with lots of holes.
I don't like the holes when they look diseased. That's the thing that I don't like.
Or that there's something living in it.
Like, bubbles in the bath, I'm fine with them. They don't bother me. And crumpets don't bother me.
Mostly because they're delicious.
Looking at a golf ball doesn't bother me. You know, like, that type of thing doesn't... It's just really odd. But then, like, beehives, they get me sometimes. It's usually when the bees are coming out. I don't like holes with little things coming out of them.
Yeah, there's a part of which...
That's why I don't like sex. That's why I don't like sex with Cersei.
Well, because of all the bees?
No, because the little...
A large influx of bees will put a stop to this.
It's dead because of a little thing coming out of a hole.
Doesn't it go into a hole?
Yeah, but it also has to come out.
Yeah. But what about my penis? That's a big thing going into a hole. A large influx of bees will put a stop... Dr. Bees is still amazing.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Dr. Bees, go watch Dr. Bees. It's the best show on TV.
It has to look... odd. Like, I don't like... Yeah, I don't like nests.
Lotus... Is it Lotus Root or Lotus Pod?
Lotus Pods. Ugh. And then somebody decided to Photoshop it on a person, which made it 10 times worse.
That's where basically most people...
it's where I discovered it as well.
Yeah.
Because I'd never seen anything like it. And it was
a lot of people are like, ugh, fucking hell, that's fucking gross. And then other people are like, why do I hate this more than life?
I remember seeing that when I was like 11. I was like, the fuck? And I was like, this is the most creepiest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Yogurt, applesauce, anything in between my teeth is unacceptable. You should eat all your meals with a straw. A crumpet filled with bees.
Oh god, that's horrible. No, because they're coming out... no. I don't like when things are coming out of holes. Yeah.
Mangworms, don't he?
Like, one of the ones was... Oh, God, I don't know. One of my neighbours when I was a kid, she had this, like... I don't know what the fuck... It looked like an egg carton. And she obviously used it for, like, planting things or something in a garden. But this one had, like... It like an egg carton, but it had loads of holes in it.
Yeah.
And I was playing in a garden, because our gardens were, like, connected. And I went up to her and went, oh, what's that? Because I was a curious kid. And I bent down and had a look, and it was, like, maggots in it.
Oh, my God.
And there were maggots coming through the holes. And freaked me the fuck out.
But more importantly... It's a bird. It's a plane. It is a plane. And on that plane is Dr. B.
I actually saw something the other day. There was a picture of this, like, witch. And she's going like this. Aha, cackling kind of pose. And
we do have kids.
And then loads of bees.
Sure
and I was like, oh my god, a D&D character who's a bee witch. And I was like, that is amazing.
Bit of a bitch.
Yeah, a bitch. That's amazing.
Or a beach.
That's just made it 10 times better. I'm gonna make it. It's one of my next ones.
Oh my goodness gracious me. Well.
Did you say you couldn't investigate Jack the Ripper then?
Well, because of all the bees.
What, did he do something with bees?
Or is it just the stabbing? I don't know.
Did he make small cylindrical holes in people? Because that'd freak me out.
Jack the Holer. Right.
The Holer.
On the holiest of holies, I think it's been an hour and I'm desperate for a slash. So I think I'm going to end the stream on that epic note. Are you alright?
Yeah.
You're doing a weird fettling motion.
I always fettle.
With your little angry mushroom move.
Little mushroom.
Yeah. I have a mushroom on my desk. Fight me. So we're going to fuck off now because I need the toilet. And I still need to test my fucking computer to make sure I haven't broken either the 3080 or my 5800X. It's the best computer I've ever owned, and I might have fucked it with lightning fingers. Clever me. Anyway, thanks for coming, and no, I like these for some reason. I don't get it. My phone's telling me to leave. So, yeah. Thanks for coming, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!